We're inside the Chesapeake Arena for Oklahoma City Thunder's Media Day. The Thunder started their preseason training camp this past Tuesday, and now this Sunday they'll have their final preseason game as they host the Atlanta Hawks in a 2 p.m. tip at the BOK Center. What's Media Day all about? Well, it's about a lot of wild photos and wild events, and I think you'll enjoy it. Take a look at what Thomas and Trevor put together for you. The sights and sounds of the Oklahoma City Thunder Media Day. We also had access to the players and coaches of the Thunder staff, starting with their head coach, Billy Donovan. I asked Billy about the training camp, what he has for goals, what he hopes to get answers to questions for this Thunder team this season.
I think the biggest thing for us is the consistency part. Consistently playing to a style and an identity that we need to, game to game. I think that starts trying to establish that identity and style of how you want to play tomorrow. And I think that's what we've got to do. And we've got to be willing to put the work in to create and have an identity that's going to be something that we can rely on that helps us be a more consistent team than we were a year ago.
Every year since I've been here, and I've tried to involve my leadership. I think that's something that I take very, very personal, and I think it's very, very important. From the outside looking in, you can't really tell what leadership is unless you know what goes on from a day-to-day basis. And for me, I take that upon myself to be able to create relationships with different guys. Obviously now with new guys on our team, it's important, and different things of how we do it around here. So definitely this year is going to be big in that aspect for me. It's just to continue to do what I've been doing.
During the season, to start the season off, I was just open. Very open about the situation. And, in order for me to do that, for me to give everything I had and for me to be committed, I had to be open about coming here. Otherwise, I would have been, not giving the team every bit of effort or, it just would have been something that I was holding back. So, I just told myself to start the process off and just give this team everything I have and see what happens. And obviously, I've developed some good relationships with Russ, with Steven, with Dre, with Coach Donovan, Sam Presti, Clay. I just developed these really good relationships here, almost feeling like I've been here for a while. And then just over the course of the whole season, it just steamrolled, just got better and better, and here I am.
Just accepting challenges, and that's how I've been, my whole life. Just taking things right on, and I knew coming here that there'd be some challenges, and guys, certain things would be demanded, and I was 110% ready for that. And this team is definitely built, I think the right way with the right pieces. Of guys that can, really complement off each other and, just go out there and play their own game, just naturally. So that's, another reason why, I was really so, attracted to this situation and, Russ, PG, the leadership as well.
It's always a different crew, but one of the main things is that the culture that the organization has built, it's, you have your front runners, obviously Russ, for instance, leading us, it's, you come in excited always. Whatever the season is, whoever you have, because you just can't ignore it. You can't just be kind of whatever, especially in this organization because everything's done so well. So yeah, it's just one of those things, mate. That's always been that vibe from last year before, since my rookie season. It's always been that.
This is the Thunder's 11th season in Oklahoma City. They actually tip it off on the road, the 82-game schedule against the defending NBA champions at Golden State on October 16th. Now, October 21st, it's a home opener here in the Chesapeake Arena as they'll take on Sacramento. On Media Day with the Oklahoma City Thunder, I'm Chris Lincoln of the Oklahoma Sports Scene.